Hello everybody, I'm back from my mum's and we had a nice dinner. So she served a traditional Sunday roast with some roast beef, and I think it was top side of beef. And I did eat it, and it was very nice. So there was beef, Yorkshire puddings, carrots and green beans, mashed potato, a couple of roasted potatoes and some gravy. And I also had mint sauce on the mashed potato. Yeah, it was nice. It went down well. She didn't overfill her plates. It was just enough. And yes, it was good. Oh, I'm rushing in. I do apologise. I forgot myself then. So I'm going to do a specialist tea. So I didn't taste any of it then, I promise. So by the English tea shop, I've got today candy cane. So it's in a lovely blue box. And I like that colour blue actually. It's a nice colour of blue. So with this tea, with it being candy cane, it says organic peppermint herbal tea and green tea with orange, cinnamon, roasted chicory and vanilla. So all the flavours sound really nice. I love green tea and I love peppermint tea. So it should be a nice concoction. And I love orange and cinnamon and vanilla. Chicory, I don't know what that is, to be honest. Organic roasted chicory. I don't know. I don't even know whether I'm saying it right, if I'm honest. But that's what's in this tea. Okay. And for this one, it needs to be brewed for 2 to 3 minutes. So it's been 3 minutes whilst I've been talking to you. So I'd say it must be ready to smell and to taste. Okay. So, yeah, it smells really, really nice. I can definitely smell the peppermint. I can smell vanilla. I can't smell orange. And Richard's going mad about something in the other room because I can hear him. It smells really nice, and I think I can smell the licorice, I think. So it's smelling positive in my opinion. I can smell all the flavours in there. In fact, do you remember those? They were called Murray Mints. And I used to love Murray Mints. They were a mint and they tasted a little bit buttery. If I remember them. I don't know whether they still exist, Murray Mints, but I do remember them. And they used to be a lovely, lovely mint. Well, it kind of reminds me of them. So let's see how it tastes. Oh my goodness. No word of a lie. For those who has ever had Murray Mints, amazingly, that tastes exactly like a Murray Mint. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I can't believe I've just tasted a tea that to me tastes just like how Murray Mints used to taste. Oh my goodness. It makes me want to start searching for Murray Mints because they used to be really, really good. Now in town where I live, there is a sweet shop and it does all types of sweets, old-fashioned sweets, and I'm just wondering, would they have Murray Mints in? I went there not long ago actually. Well, it was a few months ago actually. And I went in there to see if I could get raisins, chocolate raisins and chocolate peanuts, and they did have them, which I really enjoyed. But you have to be careful with these sweet shops because you're better off saying, like, with whatever money you want to pay, you're better off saying something like, can I have £1 in money? Because it can turn out extremely expensive. You know, if say you go to one of these sweet shops and they say, what would you like? And you may get a shock. Like years ago, this is a story for you. Years ago, my dad used to like go into the convenience shop because they sold sweets by the, behind the counter, and it'd say £1 in money for they were torpedoes, because I like them as well, torpedoes, and they had like licorice inside. Well, one day he said £1 in money, and he did not get much for his money whatsoever, because it ended up being sort of, when he asked the woman behind the counter why is it so you don't get so many for your £1, and she said, well, it's because it's like 4p for one sweet, so you don't get much at all for £1 in money. Probably not anymore with any sweet. I don't know. So you have to be careful. Anyway, I know I've gone off track talking about sweets and things. But ironically, this is called candy cane tea. So that's, again, by the English tea shop, candy cane tea. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and a subscription. As always, it does mean so much to us. Thank you to my current subscribers and hopefully future subscribers, as you will all be amazing. Please check out all my other videos and content, as you may find them interesting and enjoyable. Thank you so much for your support over this these last few days. It really means so much. I can't begin to tell you. I hope you've enjoyed all the comments all the content so far. With your comments, if I do respond by a question mark, it only means that I want you to elaborate on what you mean, because I'm quite clueless when it comes to some texting. The way not emojis as such, but there's texting, isn't there? And sometimes I've just not got a clue. I know it's easy for me to look it up on the internet, which sometimes I've had to do, because sometimes I put a question mark and they don't respond back. So I'm thinking, oh, I'll just look it up. Well, I can look it up, because it's entirely up to yourselves on whether you want to elaborate on what you mean or not respond. It's up to you, really. The ball's in your court in that situation. Also, please be kind. It's not asking for much. Please, nothing unkind, anything inappropriate, and I'll just delete the comment. And it should always be about the videos I'm creating, not about me as a person, okay? So, that's it. I may do something else a bit later. But if I don't, please enjoy the rest of your night. And I'll see you for coffee morning in the morning. Okay. I'm going to catch up with Call the Midwife, because I've totally forgot about it being on last week. So, and there's another one on tonight. So, enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye.